or welcome if you're new here. My name is Stacy and I am the Chapter Conundrum. And in today's video, I'm joined by my husband Jake, the bookish drummer, because we are going to be giving you guys a tour of the Long Walk Readathon game board for our upcoming October Readathon. Obviously we have the giant version that I made out of some Bristol board, or as you guys will call it in the US, poster board.
Correct.
It was hilarious. The first time I was like, babe, we need to go pick up some Bristol board. And you were like, what?
What the hell is that?
Anyhow, there are some digital versions of the board, and there are also some printable versions of the board that you can find over on our Discord, the Bookish Drummer Discord. But if you don't know what this is all on about, you should probably be going over to Jake's channel to watch the announcement video for the Readathon, where you can find out all of the rules and how everything is going to work, because really we're just here to go over the game board in this video.
We have printable versions of the board, so you don't have to print out a giant ass thing here.
Yeah, we don't expect anybody to recreate our Bristol board.
We have this version, which is the blacked out version, or if you don't want to use all the black ink, we have a white version for you to use as well.
Or you could just use the digital versions that we have too. You could take a screenshot, put it in Canva for your own design, and then use your own like graphic as a marker. Whatever you want to do is cool.
But for this video, we are going to basically be talking about the game board spaces. Like if you read a book, like we already went over all the rules in the video on my channel, but for this one, we're going to be talking about like what happens if you land on each of these spaces.
Yeah, what each of the pictures on the spaces that mean. So I'll probably just like screenshot a digital version of the board so I don't have to like try and get this one in frame.
Knock me in the face with it.
Yeah, exactly. There are 41 spaces on the board, and they are numbered 0 to 40, 0 being start.
Obviously, you're starting on start, no impact on points. You're eagerly anticipating the start of the long walk. You've gathered your supplies, chosen your team, made your way to the start line, and are psyching yourself up. Good luck! Note, if you decide to do the board a second time and pass the finish space instead of directly landing on it, skip over this space on your second go.
So the first numbered space, number 1, is a good conversation. And if you land here, you would gain 300 points for your own team. And this space is you have a good chat with one of your teammates about a book the two of you just read, and it puts you in a good mood, boosting your morale.
Space number 2, hit by a rock. Minus 300 points to another team of your choice. The Losers Club throws rocks at the walkers and manages to hit one of your opponents. Ouch! Be glad that they missed you.
So square 3 is a funny joke, and this is a gain of 300 points to your team. One of your teammates comes out with a gut-busting joke about farts that has you in a great mood.
If you know Stephen King, he loves his farts.
Yeah, he does.
Space number 4, Stung by a Bee. Minus 300 points to another team of your choice. A beehive falls from a tree and bursts open. They swarm everyone in the area. You escape without incident, but one of your opponents was not so lucky.
Square 5 is a good memory, and this is a gain of 300 points to your team. As you walk, you reflect on some good times we've had in past readathons and smile to yourself. Well, hopefully good times you've had in past readathons with us anyway.
Space number 6, Piggyback Ride. This one's a bit different. Move ahead 2 spaces and take action on that square. One of your teammates gives you a piggyback ride and lets you rest up a bit while still making some progress.
Square 7 is Crush cheers you on. So this is also a gain of 300 points to your team. And you glance at the crowd and spot your longtime crush with a megaphone cheering you on from the sidelines. You start grinning from ear to ear and pick up your pace to impress them.
And number H, which is the space that you would land on if you hit Piggyback Ride, is Blister. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. One of your opponent's shoes doesn't fit them very well, and at this point, they develop a massive blister. Thankfully, your shoes are fine. For now.
Square number 9 is the first bonus challenge square, which means you get 500 points to your team as a gain if you choose to complete this bonus by the end of the month, and you do have all month to do it regardless of when you land on it. And for this one, we want you to tell us what your favorite spooky season movie is and why you enjoy it so much. So let us know in the Discord in the bonus submissions channel.
Space number 10, Out of Bug Spray. minus 300 points to all the other teams. Not just one, to all other teams. It's getting a bit misty outside. All the other teams have run out of bug spray and are getting plagued by bugs, eating away at their will to carry on.
Square number 11 is move back 2 spaces and take action on that square, which would be the bonus challenge in this instance. And it's you dropped your water bottle. You just realized you dropped your one and only water bottle and go back to retrieve it because you know you don't want to do the walk with no water.
Number 12, puppy kisses. Plus 300 points to your team. An adorable St. Bernard puppy decides you're interesting. They run up to you and give you a few friendly licks, warming your heart and lifting your spirits.
I definitely did not do a St. Bernard graphic. I should have.
Oh well.
Square 13 is leg cramp. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. There's not much water left to go around, and the effects of being a bit dehydrated are starting to show. One of your opponents just got a massive Charlie horse.
Ouch.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a fun time.
Space number 14, umbrella, Ella, A.
What are you, Madonna now?
Plus 300 points to your team. Someone in the crowd was feeling generous and gave you an umbrella as you walked by. Good thing because rain is in the short-term forecast.
Square 15 is upset stomach. So this is minus 300 points to a team of your choosing. One of your opponents ate something their stomach didn't agree with. You see them doubled over in pain as you cruise on by.
And space number 16 is sunglasses. Plus 300 points to your team. You're about to walk by a fallen opponent when you notice they have some good-looking shades. You figure they no longer have a need for them, and you snatch them up.
Square 17 is snake. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. As you're walking, you notice an ominous rattle. You carefully tiptoe further away from the sound, but the opponent behind you was less observant. The rattlesnake strikes out and catches them on the ankle.
Ouch. Space number 18, water refill. Plus 300 points to your team. You've just taken your last sip of H2O and are worried about where you can potentially get more when a spectator notices you're on E and refills your bottle for you. How nice of them.
Yeah. Square 19, this is one of our favorites, is Pennywise. And this is minus 300 points to all the other teams. Pennywise pops out of a nearby sewer grate and starts running at all of the walkers. Everyone turns and starts fleeing until you do a double take and realize that this is actually a familiar costume from last year's Halloween party. You give your teammates an all-clear signal while everyone else continues to run.
Space number 20 is another bonus, and this one is Stephen King book cover. Plus 500 points to your team if you choose to complete this bonus by the end of the month. Again, when you land on it, you don't have to do it right away. Do it just by the end of the readathon. This is to recreate or redesign a Stephen King book cover and share your masterpiece on the Discord. You don't have to be like a big illustrator or designer. Like, it can be as silly or as dumb as you want it to be.
If it makes us laugh, that's worth every point.
Yeah.
Yeah. All 500 of them. So square 21 is a pizza party, and this is a double gain for your team. So 600 points to your team. Your team captain's best friend Ubers a pizza delivery to your team. You guys enjoy chowing down and feel happier and energized.
Space number 22, Sprained Ankle. Oh boy. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. You approach a turn in the road and see someone ahead holding a sign saying, "Watch out for this pothole." One of your opponents is nearsighted and is distracted by reading the sign as they approach. They end up tripping in the pothole and twist their ankle in the fall. How ironic.
Yeah. Square 23 is snack. This is plus 300 points to your team. You reach into your backpack for your hat, but your fingertips brush up against some packaging. You take a closer look and realize your favorite snack is in your bag.
Reese's. Yes. It's not really a snack. It's a candy, but
hey, it can be a snack.
Leave me alone. Number 24 is tripping. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. As you pass by an opponent, you step on their shoelace and it comes undone. A few minutes later, they stumble over it, trip, and scrape up their knees. How could you?
Square 25 is breeze, plus 300 points to your team. Just as the heat starts getting to you, you feel a nice breeze hit your face, cooling you down and calming your nerves. Nothing better than a nice breeze while you're walking on a hot day.
Number 26. Holy shoe. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. One of your opponents wears a hole right through their shoe and keeps having to stop to dig out rocks that are annoying them. So you got some holes in your shoes, or your opponent does anyway.
Yeah. Square 27 is your next bonus square. So this is, again, 500 points to your team if you choose to complete this bonus by the end of the month. And this one is to write a non-spoilery verse or poem of some kind about a Stephen King character or book, and then share it with us in the Discord. It could be any King Bachman book you want. And yeah, just avoid major spoilers, of course.
Space number 28 is jogging. Move ahead 2 spaces and take action on that square. You don't know why, but you feel a random burst of energy and start jogging. Ow. Hit my elbow.
This is what happens when you get a random burst of energy.
I hurt myself.
So square 29 is new shoes. This is plus 300 points to your team. You've worn down the padding in your shoes and they're not feeling so great. But when you notice that your teammate with the same shoe size is complaining about their wet shoe, you approach them about a swap and they gladly agree. At least now your discomfort will only be temporary until your shoe dries.
Space number 30 is bathroom break. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. You saw someone slip something into an opponent's water bottle while they were distracted. You knew it was a laxative when later you saw them running towards the forest, grabbing their behind.
Square 31 is low on supplies, and this is an attack of 300 points to all other teams.
All teams.
Yeah. So this one, the other teams are running dangerously low on food and water. Your opponents start rationing what they have left and start lagging due to hunger and thirst.
Oh boy. And space number 32 is yet again another bonus challenge. Get some fresh air. And this is 500 points to your team if you choose to complete this bonus by the end of the month. Go enjoy a walk or other outdoor activity and then share a photo of it with us in the Discord. Note, photos of you, scenery you saw, or your activity tracker smartwatch are all accepted. So you could go on a long walk.
Yeah, or if you know your family always goes to a pumpkin farm or a pumpkin patch, that counts.
Get outside.
Fresh air.
Get outside and do something.
Yeah, get some fresh air. Square 33 is Sunburn. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. One of your opponents forgot to reapply their sunscreen and got roasted. Now they are itchy, tired, and regretting it. Yeah, not a fun time.
Space number 34 is Slowpoke. Move back 2 spaces and take action on that square. You're mid-conversation with one of your teammates when you realize they don't respond to your question. You look around and realize that they're now a couple 100 yards behind you and hunched over. Uh-oh. So you go back to see what's up and help them out. So one of your teammates is lagging behind and you got to go get them.
Yeah, they're being a slowpoke. Square 35 is Pep Talk, and this is a double gain, so 600 points to your team. You notice your team is looking pretty tired, but so does your captain, and they wave you guys over to share some motivational words, which perks everyone up.
Always good to have a pep talk.
Yeah.
Number 36, Insomnia. Minus 300 points to a team of your choice. One of your opponents who hasn't been sleeping well starts looking around in confusion and muttering, "Is that King? Is that King?" After a minute or so of continuous whisperings, you realize that to them, everyone looks like Stephen King. The dehydration and lack of sleep is definitely getting to them. Are you Stephen King?
Square 37 is favorite song, and this is a gain of 300 points to your team. One of the spectators you're approaching has a boombox playing one of your favorite songs. You definitely get an extra pep in your step as you pass them by. And yes, we are old enough to say boombox.
In space number 38, break a leg. Minus 600 points to a team of your choice. A red Plymouth Fury on fire barrels down the highway towards all the walkers. Everyone is able to get out of the way except for one of the opposing team captains, Ian.
Or Jake.
No.
Yeah.
They tripped while attempting to move and their leg got run over. You hear their teammate yell out, "Christine!" The aftermath looks pretty bad. Sorry, Ian.
Or Jake.
No, it's not me.
You broke your leg.
This is not happening to me.
Well, when I land there, it just might be.
Oh, so you're not going to be on my team then?
No.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Square 39 is the last bonus square, and this is a gain, of course, of 500 points if you choose to complete this by the end of the month. If you're in the mood to get ready for Halloween, carve up a pumpkin and share a photo of it with us in the Discord. So note, photos of jack-o'-lanterns you've previously carved are also accepted. So if you land on this square like in the beginning of the month and you're not ready to carve a pumpkin yet because you want it to last till Halloween, you can either wait and do it later in the month, or you can submit a photo of one that you've previously carved.
I'll be submitting one that I did of Pennywise, and if you haven't seen that, I'll post it on the Discord when I land on this, or if I land on it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, Pennywise looks high.
It's Pennywise, but 420. And last, but certainly not least, you have reached space number 40, which is the finish line. Woohoo! And you get 1,000 points for your team. 1,000.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You finally made it and crossed the finish line. Woohoo! You've been a huge asset to your team. But the question is, will you decide to do another lap, or are you too exhausted?
Yeah, you do get the points for this one just by passing it. You don't have to land on this one. This is the only square you can get by passing. Everything else you have to actually land on it.
Right. So if you were on like prompt number 39, you hit jack-o'-lantern, and then you're like, oh, well, I only have one more space to go. You don't have to read a 100-page book to hit it. You can read a 400-page book, pass finish line, and then you would just go on to your second lap.
Yeah, and you'd skip start. So you'd go right from 40 to 1.
And that's it.
Is it though? We didn't say how to move on the board.
That's right.
So just a quick refresher of how to move on the board if anyone is wondering. So you move forward after you finish or DNF a book only. You don't get to move as you're reading. So for every 100-page chunk your book had, you move 1 square. So let's say you read a 560-page book, you would move ahead 5 squares. You don't get to round up if it's like 99 and move the extra square. No, because you still get a page for every point you read on top of the board points. So it's still worth it. You don't have to seek out like books that go on the multiple of the 100. If you DNF a book, you move backwards 2 spaces and you get 50% credit for whatever you land on, even if it's a bonus and you choose to do the bonus. We have a Tink to help us out. So, where was I?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, if you move backwards or forwards and you end up landing on like a move ahead or a move back space, you do get to make that move and also get the points for wherever you land. Well, I think for some of them it would put you on a bonus, so you'd still have to do the bonus to get it. And if you DNF a book and then you move backwards 2 spaces, you get 50% credit for whatever you land on, regardless of what type of square that is.
You only get 3 DNFs, by the way.
Yeah, so you can only count 3 towards the readathon.
And we go into a lot more detail about like all of the rules in my video. If you haven't checked that out, check it out.
Yeah, so definitely head over to Jake's channel to check out the announcement video if you haven't yet. Also, you can find link down below in the description to all of the good stuff for the readathon, the sign up form, the information doc that tells you all about it, probably like the digital board. And yeah, you can also find all those resources on the Discord channel under our readathon heading. We have a whole bunch of channels.
This readathon will be exclusively on the Bookish Drummer Discord. So if you want to participate and you're not yet part of the Discord, go sign up.
Yeah, that's where all the score updates will be. It's how you find out what team you're assigned to, all that good stuff. So it is important to be on the Discord if you want to do the readathon.
And just as a reminder, you don't have to have this giant ass board. You can print out either this one or this one so you can have a very fun visual aid for you.
Or you can use a digital version of the board as well. And also we have a guide for all the spaces on the board, which is what we were reading out to you as we went over the spaces that you can either access digitally or print if you'd like. That can be found on the Discord as well. But yeah, I think that's it for today.
This should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time with the readathon. Come join us. Don't forget to sign up by September 30th at midnight in your own time zone.
Go Team Thinner!
Or attack Team Thinner.
Team Thinner is the winner.
No. No. No, no, no. Absolutely not. We cannot let him win again.
I've never won a King Readathon.
But you win Battle of the Bands frequently enough.
I want to win a King Readathon.
Don't let him. Don't let it happen.
Anyways,
thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on your way out if you want to, and have a great day. Bye.